Bold and beautiful fakeout. Luna's not dead, she's just dead. Fool us once, bold and beautiful, shame on you. Fool us a dozen times, shame on us. The show wants us to believe that it really has killed off Luna Nozawa. But we don't, and we won't. Let's count the reasons why. No body. Anyone who's watched a soap for even 5 minutes knows that no body equals the character isn't dead. That's Daytime 101. 2. Bold and Beautiful has tricked us with this so-and-so's dead shtick before, with Finn, with Lee, with Sheila. We're not buying it again, especially not in this case. More, what days is Bold and Beautiful preempted? 3. Though Lisa Yamada's goodbye message seemed to confirm that she really was done, remember, Tanner Novlin and Kimberlyn Brown both gave exit interviews when Finn and Sheila were killed. That's come to be the way the show plays with us. 4. Bold and Beautiful has invested too heavily in Luna to dump her. It's centered an entire twisted family around her and has had her drive story ever since she went psycho. And the heinousness of her crimes is, to the show, irrelevant. Sheila has shot damn near every character, including her own son, and still, they all flock to Il Giardino as if it was the only restaurant in all of LA. 5. There's too much story left to tell. Just when Will and Elektra are ready to tie the knot, Luna is sure to waltz in with her and her victim's baby in her arms. And having almost lost her granddaughter twice at that point, Sheila will torpedo her own marriage to assure that Luna doesn't go back to prison. Does it make sense? Maybe not. But Bold and Beautiful chucked logic and reason out the window ages ago. Get a sneak peek at what this week holds in store in our massive new preview photo gallery below. E-World of the Bold and the Beautiful has never been allergic to drama. In fact, drama is its lifeblood, the oxygen, the champagne bubbles, the thing people breathe in as naturally as Ridge says, destiny. But even for a show where mistaken identities, secret babies, and resurrected villains are practically seasonal traditions, the newest shocker hit the canvas like a Forrester Creations chandelier shattering on a runway. Luna Nozawa is dead. Or so everyone thinks. In reality, Luna isn't dead, she's simply dead. And in the grand soap tradition, those quotation marks are the size of Bill Spencer's ego. What follows is the real story, the one hidden between the official announcements, whispered allegations, and shaky cell phone footage that fans swear shows something off. It's the story behind the story, how Luna went from runway rising star to missing woman, to presumed casualty, to secret survivor. 1. The night everything changed. It began on a Tuesday, because on soaps, Tuesdays are when disasters strike and Wednesdays are for the fallout. Luna had been working late at Forrester Creations, putting finishing touches on a new line that Hope insisted needed just one more softening detail, which is soap speak for, "You're not going home any time before midnight, sweetheart." The building was quiet, the kind of quiet that only happens when the glamorous chaos of fabric swatches and half-finished sketches has settled into overnight slumber. Luna had her earbuds in, humming to herself as she cut fabric for a prototype sleeve. And because this is the Bold and the Beautiful, she never saw the shadow behind her. To turn just in time to see. No one really knows what she saw. That's the point. Security cameras glitched at the exact moment they shouldn't have. A fuse blew. A power surge took out a hallway. Later, everyone said it was a coincidence, but Luna would be the first to tell you, coincidence doesn't exist in this family. When the lights snapped back on, she was gone. A spool of thread rolled across the floor like a tiny witness. 2. The body that wasn't Luna. 3 days later, a body was found in a ravine miles outside Los Angeles. The authorities called Bill Spencer. Because when mysterious bodies appear near cliffs in Southern California, Bill is statistically involved. But Bill swore he had nothing to do with this one. The body was wearing clothes similar to Luna's. The hair was the same length. The height generally matched. The preliminary ID came back fast. Too fast, some said, and suddenly Spencer, Forrester, and half of Los Angeles was preparing for yet another tragic goodbye. Except it wasn't her. Not really. And one person knew it almost immediately. Dr. Lee Finnegan took one look at the medical report, then another at the body, and her brain clicked into place with a surgeon's precision. Something was wrong. The scar on the abdomen wasn't the right size. The earlobes weren't pierced the way Luna's were. The fingerprints were mysteriously damaged in a way that screamed of intentional tampering. But before she could speak up, before she could demand a second test, before she could ask inconvenient questions, the body was taken away. Cremated. Finished. A little too finished.